a night of poetry,
reminders for prom and PBIS bowling party,
and seniors, it's time to start thinking about which senior is most likely to.
all today on the air.
I'm your host, Eric White,
And I'm your co-host, Flint Kolb.
and welcome to our show. We told you about Just Speak on yesterday's show. The night of spoken word poetry was last night in McGuire Hall. Students from Mrs. Holiday's 9th grade honors English class delivered a great third annual night of poetry. Here's a look.
I want to stand upon a pedestal I built with my own hands. I want to stand in the spotlight in my confidence and a real smile. I want you to look deeper into my eyes, to look past the mascara and the eyeliner, into a soul that is just gasping for a chance to come alive and show you what she wants to become, what she will become. I am a girl who will grow into a woman, who will never once look above me for the hand of a man to pull me into his success.
She is in love with a boy who probably never noticed her because she hid herself away with much of that.
Love wants to tell her exactly how he feels, but he locked himself away in a box made of steel. Forgot the combination of dear wit's fair key, yet he still looks to be healed, and she's all he can see.
Girls are like rose petals. Once you pick them, they are damaged forever. Scrapes and scars are left upon their velvet skin. They begin to wilt, pounding down tears. But in reality, the fierce petals are only getting stronger and gaining their leaves. Girls are like rose petals. The wind pushes them carelessly, others talk behind their back and walk past without a care. They get shoved around, but they keep quiet and make no sound. Lies get spread just like seeds, but for flowers, it's not as easy.
Now to some announcements. Don't forget the mandatory parent meeting tonight for driver's education. It's in the cafeteria. It starts at 5:30. Cost is $390, and the first class will be on June 3rd.
If you've lost your student handbook, then you're in luck. While supplies last, it costs only $1 to buy a new one. Stop by the main office to pick one up.
If you're going to prom this Saturday, here's some important information that you need to know. First, get your permission slips in today in order to make sure that you can go. Also, if you haven't picked up your tickets, make sure you get them from Miss Van Meter as soon as possible. Don't interrupt classes.
Don't forget, you also need to make sure you have a current student ID to make the trip. So get one from Mrs. Smith in Mr. Hensley's room across the cafeteria before Friday. Don't wait till the last minute.
On Saturday, make sure you're in the cafeteria by 3:30 p.m. to be ready to leave on time. If you would like pictures, they will start doing that at 2 in the conference room across the cafeteria. Make sure you're there early to get them before 3:30.
Want to be a leader? Then you should take part in Purdue's Summer Leadership Institute. It runs from June 10th through the 12th at Purdue Programs on the IU East campus. See your counselor for more information and an application.
If you signed up for summer school, remember, you're not officially registered for your class until you pay your fees. Make sure you pay your fees in the main office.
This year, there's a new way you can get a picture in the yearbook. Just take a selfie.
Alright, as you guys have probably seen on Twitter, the Selfie Olympics, the yearbook has come up with an idea that we want to do the Selfie Olympics here. And what you have to do is send in your craziest pictures of yourself. And the basic guidelines are nothing dangerous, no profanity, and no nudity. And we will be picking the top 25 to be featuring on our spreads. Send in your pictures to the email address pioneeringolympics@yahoo.com with your name and grade.
So remember, take a great selfie and get it into this year's Pioneering.
If you're looking to play a sport next year, don't forget to get a physical and get on file. There are 3 dates this summer when you can get a cheap sports physical for only $10. They will be done at Reed Orthopedic Center starting at 6 p.m. on May 21st, June 5th, and July 29th.
Seniors, it's time to start thinking about voting for most likely to for this year's Pioneering. Make sure to vote next Wednesday at the table in the cafeteria.
If you're interested in owning and operating your own business someday, then you need to think about applying to the Boss Technology Paid Entrepreneur Program this summer. You will learn how to create and run your own business. See Ms. Selms and Ms. Reynolds for an application.
The Red Double forecast is calling for summer-like temperatures the next couple of days with high in the low 80s today and mid-80s tomorrow. Overnight lows will only drop to 60. Enjoy as some rain moves in late Friday and into the weekend as we get back to more normal temperatures.
Tomorrow is the PBIS bowling party. Remember, if you're on the list, make sure you eat a lunch tomorrow and be ready to have an afternoon of fun.
As we close today, here's one more taste of poetry from Mrs. Holliday's class. Have a great day.
The drug becomes a part of you, destroying you from the inside out, controlling your mind and your body without a doubt. You do whatever it takes to get more, feeling violently like an animal without a conscience. It's total nonsense. It's unbelievable how somebody would take another's life just for drugs. Do they know how much strife they cause just to get another buzz? As they take another hit and their vision starts to fuzz. As you inhale and exhale, and your breathing starts to slow down, and a smile on your face starts to turn into a frown. As you see that your life is spiraling down, like a hawk battling for its prey, and all the bright blue skies start to turn into a shady gray. As you see all the pain and troubles you've inflicted, you slowly start to see that you become addicted.
Let's try to live in a way where we don't look back with regret, whether it's something we did or something we wish we had done. Because one thing I've learned so far is the only thing that's worse than fear is regret. So let's be fearless. And maybe, just maybe, we won't need that elementary school blue anymore. But a little bit of duct tape never hurt anyone.